Alright, Rising Novas today, so let's start playing. But first, cards from last week. Our first card is a Mega Colony Rare, Melonic Mutant, Nanifa. Grade 2, 90 power, and its skill is Count, Vanguard Rearguard. If there's a Cradle marker on an opponent's rearguard, this unit comes plus 6k. Not too hard other than on Vanguard sector decks. Second skill, when this card is retired from rearguard by your card's ability, cost Soul Blast 1, choose one of your opponent's rearguard with no Cradle marker and put a Cradle marker on it. So extension, not too bad. Next, another Mega Colony Rare, Weird Breeze, grade 1 80 power, and its skill is Auto Vanguard Rearguard when plays costs. Discard a card from your hand, draw a card, and if you discard a grade 3, choose one of your opponent's rearguards without a Cradle marker and put a Cradle marker on it. So more extension and filtering. Next, a Spike Brother Double Rare, Spiking Cyclone, grade 3, Force, 13k power, and its skill is Count Vanguard. During your turn, this unit gets plus 5k for every force marker on your circles. Force marker acceleration is kind of a thing in spikes, so why not? Second skill, Auto Vanguard. When this card attacks, cost Counter Blast 1, choose one of your rearguards and stand it. This standing skill will be important because you're going to be passing down your imaginary gifts, and if that rearguard is still there, that card will get extra attacks with a force marker, especially with Force 2 with a crit of 2, and considering about Rising Nova, spoiler alert, this skill will be quite relevant. And now for the Friday stream cards. Our first card is a double rare, Ambush Dexter. Grade 1, 8k power, and its skills Auto Vanguard. When placed, cost discard a card from your hand and draw a card. Is every client getting one of these? That's quite lazy. Second skill, Auto Rearguard. When placed, cost put a grade 2 or greater rearguard into your soul, search your deck for 2 cards with the same grade as the card that you put to your soul, and call them the rearguard. Alright, a -1 for a +2, that's not too bad, but it's also really relevant because of Rising Nova, which will be explained later. Next, a triple rare, Absorbs Palm Rana, grade 2, 10k power, and its skills Auto Vanguard Rearguard. When placed, cost Counter Blast 1, search your deck for 1 grade 3 and call it to rearguard. This will be relevant, and a +1 is always good. Second skill, Count Rearguard. If you have a grade 3 unit in the same column as this unit gets boosts. Like I said, this will be relevant. And finally, the VR himself, Exponential Exercise, Rising Nova, grade 3, Force, 13k power, and its skill is Count Vanguard. When this unit is placed by riding and would get an imaginary gift Force, you get both Type 1 and Type 2. Well, it looks like that person who wants to play both Force markers in one game got his wish. Too bad there's no switching Force markers, because this is Spike Brothers we're talking about. We're passing down Force markers, meaning that they're going to get both the 10k power and the critical of 2. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Second skill, Act Vanguard. Cost Soul Blast 1, choose 2 of your grade 3 rear guards. This is why I said the last 2 cards were important. And this unit gets all their abilities until the end of turn. The ability of this card's name can only be used once per turn. Yeah, a Gear Groovy Castile in Spike Brothers. Yeah, this card is just gonna get good over time. And finally, next week we got Phantom Blaster Overlord in Friday. Ha ha ha. So that's it for this VR. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you guys think about Rising Nova? Me, I am quite surprised that it gets both Force 1 and Force 2 out of all clans in Spike Brothers. But in many ways it could also fit its playstyle because we're talking about passing force markers, Superior Calling on top of them, and also multi-attack. And not only that, it has the copy skill ability, which will get stronger over time. And I like it. So in that, it's time to say goodbye.